Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yes, you're welcome back to another episode of Forever Together with the Ekimas.
Yes, if it's your first time here, please subscribe.
Yeah,
like, comment and share.
Hit the notification bell so that you're reminded every time we upload a video.
Yeah. I am Ekime Emmanuel.
Daphne Ekima is my name, and together we are
the Ekimas.
Yeah.
So today, baby, we shall be discussing about...
Today we are not having a topic. We are just doing a couple's Q&A or quiz. So we're just talking really. There's no topic today. We think it's an opportunity for you guys to get to know us even more.
Yeah.
And for us to also bond as we as we answer these questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get right into it.
Okay.
Christ in the center. Welcome to forever. This is our perfect synchrony, like leather and feathers. No matter the weather, we can storm the umbrellas. Take a stroll in my heart. Let's take this further when I'm beside you, baby. See my stakes get better. Let me bet it all. That's the divine headers. Rosy the emotional description of this love. I am yours, you are mine. The only thing that matters now. We are the Ekimas.
So my wife will be asking the questions and we shall be answering, both of us.
Yeah. Okay, so the first question. What did you learn about marriage from your parents? One thing you learned about marriage from your parents.
Wow. Well, one thing I learned about marriage from my parents is my father was a provider.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I learned from him. He always provided for the family. He was there for the family. Yeah, that's the sweet thing I learned from there. Maybe another.
So you learned that.
Yeah, you must provide for your family. You must be there for your family.
Yeah.
Then also protecting his family. My father protected really his family. He cared much about his family, his wife and his kids. So he really protected. So that's a lesson.
Now he's saying his wife and his kids as if you're your mom and you guys.
Yeah. So he really protected his family.
Yeah.
So I learned that, and I think almost.
Yeah, you're doing
great.
You're doing great in that area. Yeah. So for me, what did I learn about marriage from my parents? I think so. There are very many things, yeah. But one of the things that I learned, and I've seen it even in our marriage, is the fact that my parents never. So they disagreed, just like any couple, but they never carried forward their disagreement. Never at any point did I ever, all my life, I can attest to it, I never found my parents more angry at each other, silent treatment, manyawan. Never. So for me, I actually didn't know that people do that couples get angry at each other and don't talk. Like how? So even in our marriage, I don't know what that looks like. I just hear about it, but that's one thing I learned from my parents. And I didn't even know that I was learning it until later on. I reflected back and I'm like, okay, I think I got this from my parents. I never at any point found that maybe my mom and dad have disagreed and so they are not talking for one day over, like it just never happened. Yeah, so I think that is the major thing. I learned other things, but that was the major thing. Maybe also the fact that my dad was involved in everything. Yeah, so most men in the African tradition, it's more like the woman takes care of the kids, does it, but my dad was so invested in us the same way my mom was. And for me, that is another thing that I learned. And I think I came into the marriage with that expectation. I'm really glad that the person I married is also very involved. Okay, so the next question is, your spouse gets a job overseas, you do not want to move, and they decide to move. Does this mean that they chose their job over their marriage? Why? Yeah, so what's your take on couples who, if it were, you were in that situation, what would you say that they chose their...
I wouldn't say my spouse chose that job over the relationship or over the family. I think it's about making ends meet at
Yeah.
the end of it all, irrespective of where the person has gone. I mean, we have scenarios where people go in different districts to go and work, or different counties to go and work. So I believe it's about the good of the family. The person is looking at the good of the family. Let me go there. Let me also make that some income, and then it can facilitate the relationship. And as they say, money facilitates happy relationship. So you need some money to facilitate the relationship, to keep it going. What's your take, my love?
Mine as well is the same, really. So for me, though, it's more to do with so marriage. I feel like marriage shouldn't hold someone back. Of course, marriage should come first. Your priority should be your marriage, but at the same time, I would be hesitant to hinder my spouse from chasing their dream. Yeah. So if that job is their dream job and they have to go and do it, if we try to agree and it failed, then I would let them be, yeah? But I think there should be some sort of arrangement on how to keep the relationship functionable, even when you are apart, yeah? So that the relationship is not neglected. And it's not easy, it's hard.
Yeah, it's a hard.
Yeah, it's hard to say it, but I feel like it's a very hard one. Because a long distance marriage is really tricky, yeah? But sometimes you have to do what you have to do as a family, as an individual, and it should not be indefinite, yeah? It should be for a specific period of time, that maybe after 2 years, after this period of time, we'll reunite as a family. So it can't be 20 years, 10 years, or indefinite. There has to be some sort of time frame, yeah. Okay, so the other question is, would you accept a proposal from a woman? What's your take on women who propose?
Wow. Well, baby, I think for me, it will look romantic, but at the same time, it makes the man look weak.
How? What do you mean by weak?
I'm slow, as in I'm not reading the signs. Somebody's saying, please.
You're even not interested.
Oh, you're not interested. So it makes the man look weak. Whether it will sound romantic, I imagine you, my wife.
No, don't imagine, because it would never happen. Not in a million years.
Yeah, but it makes the man look weak. It means like he has slow vibe.
Yeah.
He's not reading the signs. I think that's my take. What's your take, La?
So for me, it's a no. Yeah, it's a no. Big no. Because I feel like it shakes the foundation of things. A man should be the leader, yeah? They should be able to pursue the woman, not the other way around. So if you're proposing to this man, what are you, what is happening, yeah? And eventually in the marriage, will he later take on the leadership, or it will keep on that way? So for me, it's a no.
So you don't support women?
No, it's
women rights.
Women rights does not mean that you change the foundations of what God intended marriage to be. And actually, that's our next question. What's your take on feminism?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so women's rights, no. Guys, no, I'm all for women empowerment and all, but no.
Women must continue being the queens there.
Yeah, be the queen. And
let the man pursue you.
Be pursued, not...
But also that thing in the Bible, a man will leave his father and mother to go and be reunited with the woman, and the two become one. I think it's more clear. So the man must make that move. I mean, must be the ones making the move.
Yeah. So in my opinion, it's not romantic at all. I don't know. Maybe to the man anyway, since you're the one receiving that. But yeah. So the other question is, what is your take on feminism? We've actually never discussed this.
Have we? But I think
Though I think you're okay. You first answer.
Well, but you should answer first.
No, you. I am asking the questions. Yes.
I think I support them, but not to the extreme. I think there are certain aspects of feminism which I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But I think I support empowerment. I mean, women are equally free, like the men should be. Society has tried to create a divide between the ladies and a woman and a man, but I mean, I'm so much into that. I support them, but not to the extreme. I mean, everything that goes to the extreme becomes bad.
Yeah.
But I'm so I support the ladies. Let them stand up for their rights.
Yeah.
Like a lady can achieve what a man can achieve. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I was actually going to say, I think you're a feminist in a way. Yeah, because I've seen really in just, we've never had the conversation, but I think you agree to the idea of equal opportunities, equal rights, even just in our marriage. Yeah, you're someone who really pushes me. You need to do this. You need to do this, regardless of. Sometimes you want me even to push me further. Like if there's an opportunity that we have to either you or I take, you say no. You take this. Yeah. So yeah. So my answer, that's just my opinion of you, but my answer is I am all for feminism as well, but I think I sometimes do not understand. Yeah, so I understand there are different types of feminists, the liberal feminists, radical feminists, and all. So every time I'm asked whether I'm a feminist, I want to first define what is feminism, because just to make sure that we are defining it the same way. So for me, I am all for equal opportunities, equal rights. Yeah. I am so much for that. Yeah, but I do not agree with the extremes, like you said. Things like, I mean, people have taken it to the extreme. Things like men are trash, like the whole idea of wanting to
demonize another.
Yeah, for women to rise at the expense of men. I think that is not what it should be. It should be equal opportunities, not that one person should first go down for the other to rise. Yeah, so I feel like it has been blown out of proportion to some extent. So yeah, that's my take. The other question, so what is the best thing about our relationship?
The best thing about our relationship is there are two things: openness and accountability.
Yeah,
I mean, I love the way we are so open to each other, and we are accountable to each other. We share everything. I mean, what you know, I know. I mean, I think for me that's the best part of our relationship.
Yeah.
We have discussed this in our previous episodes, and but I think that's the most, for me, that's the openness and accountability we share. Yeah, stand out for me.
Yeah. So for me, that as well. I think we're very accountable. I think we bring, because one of the purposes of marriage, is that you should be naked and unashamed, before your spouse. The Bible, when God created Adam and Eve, the Bible says that they were both naked and unashamed, So the marriage should take us back to that place, not just physically, but also emotionally, So I know that we have that, and I really find that very beautiful. The fact that we are so transparent, I know that I can tell you about anything. I don't expect judgment from you. Yes, you might not agree with me, but I find there's a safe space for both of us to speak about whatever it is, So, and I think that is because that's another point that I wanted to say. We are friends first. We have that friendship. That friendship is what we are, friends first before we're husband and wife, and for me, I find that very, very beautiful. The other thing is our lovely kids.
Of course.
that as well is very, very, very beautiful. And I think that is, those two are major. They're the major things, because once we have that, I feel like the other parts of our relationship are easy. We are so supportive of each other. The fact that we make a good team, I think we make a good team in every sense of the word.
Absolutely.
In every sense of the word. So the friendship and the openness.
You look beautiful, baby.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you, my love. What is your favorite thing that I do for you?
Man, my favorite thing is just, I like you overlove me. That's the problem. It's not a problem, but I mean, you overlove me. And for me, it's amazing. I mean, every day waking up and you care about, do you know that you care about me more than you care about yourself?
Alright, I actually feel that you care about yourself more than you care about me more than you care about yourself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, me, I thought it was well, because man, you really care about me. You will call me, have you eaten, have you done this, have you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's so amazing. I think for me it stands out. It's the most important thing.
Yeah. The biggest thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, what is the best thing? What is your favorite thing that I do for you? Oh, there's so many. Yeah. So, one is the fact that I think, and I've told you this before, I have never felt questioned whether you love me. Yeah, I have never, from the time we started dating to this point. And how consistent you have been is just amazing. Like day in, day out. And I was reading about the foundations of marriage and what it should be. And one of the things they were saying is that, you know how Christ, marriage is a mirror of Christ in the church, and Christ has we were reconciled with God through Christ, and were justified by grace through faith. Yeah. And so that justification means that we are always in right standing with God at any point, at any point, regardless of whether we sin, we are in right standing with God. Christ has justified us, and so that is how marriage should be, that no matter what we do, yes, we might disagree, yes, we might have conflict, yes, but there's that sense of I am justified, I am loved, regardless. So every day I feel that way from you.
Wow.
And seriously, I feel that like we have our differences, but even in those differences, you love me so much. Yeah, I never at any point, I have never doubted that. And I think you've never had me tell you something like I don't think you love me, or because I have not had to feel it. Whether you tell me I love you every day, whether you don't, I know it, because in your actions you actually do it. That's one, the love. Number two is the leadership. So I find it very easy to follow you, let me put it that way. So I don't like discussing gender roles, submission, headship, unless we have 2 hours to exhaust them, so for fear of being misunderstood. But in our context, I find it easy to follow you because you're good at it. So in every sense of the word, be it in the dictionary meaning of leadership, you have a good sense of judgment, you are very wise, very, very wise. And guys, I am very stubborn. I am very stubborn. So by the time I say that I trust someone's leadership, it's because they're actually good,
Because you question everything.
I question everything. That's my nature. But I find it easy to just trust you and know that you're taking care of things because you're actually good at it. I don't have to. So I also like to do things, like to get things done, but I find that I don't have to
go an extra mile.
Because you have things in control, and then you care. I think that goes to the love. I think you actually care about me more than you do about yourself, because like, guys, even in the small things, so it's in the big stuff and the small things as well. So my husband will, like, I'll use my phone app, my battery app, and it's like to 0 and I can't sleep. And I'll just be like, my phone is off, you need to... He'll charge my phone every night. Every night he gets my phone and charges it. Like, so in a way, I'm like this baby that is just being taken care of. So I really appreciate that about you. And I think you're doing your job well of leading and loving. I see the relationship with Christ. And I'm not just saying this for the sake, but I think I tell you that all the time. I really, really, really appreciate that. I'm so lucky to have you for a husband.
Love you, baby.
Okay, the other question is, what is your favorite memory of us dating?
My favorite memory of us dating is actually, what's funny is the time we went for fellowship and the times we engaged in those dates of ours and prayer. Actually, I think for me that was the most important. We got time. You know, we used to do fasting together, baby. fasting together, we were praying together.
Bible study.
Yeah, Bible study. I mean, it's our busy schedule. I
Yeah.
mean, we got time to pray, got time to do Bible studies. I mean, that was romantic for me. I was like, wow. Then the most important thing,
Yeah.
the lunch dates we went for, the dinner dates we went for.
Yeah.
I mean, they were so deep.
Yeah.
I mean, we ended up sharing conversations and talking, and I think for me that stands out. But I think the prayer aspect stands out. The fact that we were praying, fasting together, it was beautiful. I mean, it had never happened to me.
Yeah, in your past relationship.
Yeah, in my past relationship. So it was something new, and I loved it. And I mean, I was getting to know Christ more.
Yeah.
And I mean, you also love Christ, absolutely. Like, so us connecting, dating, talking about Christ was something that stood out always. I could look forward to that and be like, yeah. But also on a lighter note, the other one is those romantic runs we used to take every morning.
We used to joke together.
I mean, guys, we wanted to be fit, man. You know, a healthy body.
But I feel like it was more of an opportunity to connect. It was even before we started dating.
Yeah, it was
just
before.
be like, oh, we're going for runs.
For
You know,
runs.
oh, you also jog. Okay, let's jog.
Let's
but really
jog.
it was.
Yeah.
Some people became fitness coaches when they were all of a sudden.
Yeah, but I think I love that.
Yeah.
What about you?
That was really cute. So for me, it's the conversations. I have always loved that about us. The fact that we talk. Yeah. I love conversation. I love to have deep conversations, and we used to have those who would talk till late in the night. And the prayer part as well. I hadn't actually thought of it, so I'm just copying your answer. But now that you say it, I remember that it was so profound. Yeah, it was
deep,
so beautiful. Doing Bible study together in the mornings. I remember you'd call me, and then we go through, depending on which book we are doing in the Bible.
Yeah,
it's just so beautiful. Yeah, very, very beautiful. Yeah, that is it for me.
Okay.
Then, what song reminds you of us? What song or movie reminds you of us?
The song, well, I have two.
Yeah.
One is that worship song of that lady, what's her name? Name is going. No. It's the American lady.
What's the song?
Then I'll remember it, but let me go to another one. It's Ed Sheeran's song. I found the one.
Yeah. I think they played it on
They played it on our wedding.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, although I said we were kids when we fell in love. Yes, were we kids? Teenagers.
Oh God.
Adults. Yeah.
But we were young, I mean.
Yeah. That song was deep for me.
Yeah.
That I think it's under.
I think it's our song. It's also my song. Yeah, it's the song that I love the most. And I don't know at what point on our wedding they played it. They were supposed to play it while we were doing that dance. But I think they messed it up. They played it either after or before, but it was played. Yeah. The song, that's the song for me as well. And there's a song you loved so much when we were dating. Oh, I can't remember it. We actually did like a video on it. We mimed to it while we were driving. You remember it? I forget it, but I
was it Love You by Mandy?
I don't know how does it go? I think it's Mandy.
They run this guy, eh?
Yeah. That one. Yeah.
He has some nice tracks.
Yeah, so that one, because I think you loved it so much, you were always singing it when back then, and you played it a lot. Do you feel that we make each other better?
Absolutely. I mean,
it goes without saying.
Yeah.
Do you
facts speak for themselves?
do you feel like you have become better ever since we got married?
Yeah, absolutely. I've become better. I think we shared that even in one of the videos. I mean, baby, I make the risks, but I know at the end of it all, with you, you've made me, you're a perfectionist. I don't know but you're a perfectionist, so you want certain things to be done. Of course, I'm a perfectionist, but not to your level. It's too much. So, in every decision, I used to make a decision, mainly when it comes to a business decision, I think, where I would just jump into it. I would take the risk immediately.
Yeah.
But with you, I've learned to slow down. Like, I know you are there to look at the nitty-gritties about small things. So I've learned that, and I'm also learning. So before I make a decision, I'll first also analyze 1, 2, 3. Of course, not in depth like you, because for you, really, you go down to every small detail. So I've learned that about a relationship, and from our relationship from you, that I must look at things in a different way, and I must analyze. Of course, I analyze issues, but take some time and go into so we complement each other on that.
Yeah, we do.
Because most things were really so similar. We talk a lot. We really
do you think you have become better in the marriage?
Yes.
In that aspect, eh?
Yeah, in that aspect, I've become so much better. Yeah.
Out of the other areas of your life.
Yeah.
Do you think you're a better person now than you
Absolutely.
were?
Absolutely. Yeah. When we look at, of course, the ethics, because of family and the work ethics, we have all the work ethics. I've always had them, but they've become better because of, at the end of it all, you're looking at family.
The motivation.
You're motivated by family. When it comes to, it has been growth. Really.
Yeah.
When it comes to every aspect of life, be it in the profession, be it the family, be it, because I think we shall discuss that in our video. We set goals. Each year we set goals, and then we work towards those goals to try to achieve them. So we're improving every year. We're getting better. And of course, I've learned a lot from you. The pregnancy times. I had to buy for your book and also read the book about your pregnancy and
our
pregnancy. Yeah, so I've learned a lot.
Yeah,
and waking up, carrying the babies, and taking care of them. I've become a much better person.
Yeah. And so have I, really. So have I. I feel like the past years I have grown so much. I don't think I would have grown that much if it wasn't for being married. In every sense of the word, yeah. So of course we have had 2 kids in just a short space, and that comes with a lot of responsibility, a lot of growth, a lot, like, you have to mature. Yeah. So I have matured so much. My perspective about life has changed. I am more motivated, like you say, to work hard. Financially, I have learned a lot from you, and you really have a great mind, baby. You're very, very, very knowledgeable, and you've challenged me in that area. So I never used to be a business person, yeah. But right now, I don't know what I've done.
So guys, I'll tell you what my wife has done.
You've taught me to step out of my comfort zone, yeah. To just so. Oh, I am so grateful, by the way, that God brought you in my life, and you're like this peace. And I don't sound cliche, that peace to my puzzle, what those ones, but you're like this. So it's like I'm half, and you're like the other half, and you just sync, yeah. The areas that I'm not good at, you have complimented, you have taught me. I have become a go-getter. Okay, I was always a go-getter, but you've pushed me. You've told me, no, baby, you can do this. You can do. And many times I've wanted to hold myself back. Like, I've just had a baby. I can't do this. I can't take on this. You're like, no, I'll handle it. I'll be with the kids. Yeah. I remember sometimes just after I'd had Shay, I had to, do some course, and you're like, no, you know what? What time is your think at this time? When is it on this day? Okay, I'm going to be home. I'm going to be with the kids. Go, like, oh God, it's so sweet. Oh, okay. I don't want to get emotional, but thank you. Yeah. So for me, I appreciate that, because I think I always thought marriage kind of takes something from you.
This is deep. Wow. This is deep.
Yeah, because you have allowed me to be me unapologetically, yeah? I don't have to be less than. I don't have to... I don't know. And many women, I think, feel that way, that when they get married, or you've let me shine, and you're never intimidated by anything. In fact, you always tell me that I want to be married to a great woman as well. So it's not just me who needs to be great, but you need to be great as well. So sometimes when I want to push you and be like, baby, this, and you're like, yeah, let's go together, let's do it together. So that partnership is oh, onions. Let me stop
Love
there. I
you,
could
baby.
go on and on. Love you too. Okay, so what do you think my family thinks about you?
Wow. I don't know.
Oh, guys,
I really don't know.
comment down, my family. Comment down what you think about it. Yeah.
I really don't know.
Okay.
Do you know?
What they think about you?
my
What's your family? I don't know. I have an idea, but I could be wrong, so I would rather not. But what my family thinks of you is you're an amazing person. My siblings say specifically that I think you've allowed me to be me, which is what I've also already mentioned. Yeah, so you do compliment me, and I am at my best with you, which I think is very beautiful.
Okay.
But guys, comment down what you think of us, Emma's family. What do you think of me?
Yeah. So for my family, what they think about you is that you're really a brilliant lady. They love that fact, and you're caring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when my mother came here and she saw how you were taking care of the kids, and me, and she was happy about it.
Yeah.
She also noticed. They noticed that we love each other. So
yeah, I think that as well. My family today know we love each other.
So sometimes when I'm texting you, when I'm with them, you find them. I mean, guys, family, mama, I say, don't peep in my phone. Guys, be peeping in my phone. And when I text like I love you, all hearts, they're like, wow, you guys still do this thing. So at least they know that aspect, that we love each other. So so that's what they think about you.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, this is getting nice. Okay, the last question is, what is my spirit animal and why?
My baby spirit animal. Wow.
Have you ever thought about it?
I've never thought about it. But I think you're a lion like me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Leaders, we command, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we take the lead, we lead. Yeah. I think for me, on my part, I think you are a lion also. Yeah.
Okay. So for you, I think, I don't know, I would say a bear. I don't know very well about bears, so I'll explain the trait so that so you have the lion, but you have like the sweet, soft kind part as well, yeah? So I don't know, do bears have both? Like I can't find, because lions, I don't think lions have that soft part.
I know they don't have that.
So you are a lion, but like a lion coupled with a very sweet, I don't know the animal really, but you're there, yeah? So you have you're like a lion, you take on things, you're a leader, you're strong, by the way. You're not someone who's easily pushed. Your decision is your decision, but you're also soft. I think towards me especially, I think you've mentioned that my opinion of you affects you so much, and I think most men. Is that so?
Yeah, I think so, but it must be.
So, you know?
On my side, your opinion does, but I mean, for the other men,
sure.
I may not be certain because.
Yeah.
But
I have seen, and that has also put a responsibility on me to be wiser in how I deal with you, because you're actually a great person. Like, you are very, I don't know, you're really so much, you're capable of so much and beyond. but you also have a soft side, especially when it comes to people you love. So I have seen that soft side of you, and I have to be gentle in dealing with both, knowing the position that I hold in your life. And I appreciate that balance. I like that you're not lion completely, but also you have this side. So you have a bit of both, and I appreciate that.
Maybe if I'm not to go into the animal's personality, just I mean, baby, you are a leader, of course. You are a leader. I've said it. The lion aspect. You're a leader, and you try to get certain things. You get things done, but above all, baby, you care. You really care about me, about our family, about your siblings. About your close friends. I mean, that is something that I think I even mentioned it in how we met. You really care about them. You love them so much, and like you can go an extra mile for somebody you love. I mean, and for me, I'm reminded the time when I fell sick, and we mentioned it in the and you were there. I mean, I was like, wow. That move. So I've seen that in you. I mean, if your sibling calls you and you're off that time, you go and extra mile. Everything will come to a standstill, and you'll go and make sure that your sibling is fine. So that stands out for me. That's who you are. It's amazing.
So guys, I think we need to stop here. We've come to the end of our Q&A. We hope that you have loved it. Till next time.
Till next time, guys. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe. Turn on that notification bell.
Yeah.
And share.
Share.
Okay.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.